What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Down the Rabbit Hole. We are streaming live tonight, and it is Monday. So hopefully everyone survived the first day of work. If you have a normal job, I guess. What are we gonna do today? So I relaunched a Hot Wheels video, or I launched a new Hot Wheels video, which will be available right after this stream. So that's good. So I'm staying on schedule with that. Kept it short this time, and it was a lot easier to do. Made it much, much, much more complicated, but it all worked out in the end. Okay, sorry, there's lots of noise going on in my house. Anyways, so what was I saying? So we can jump into that, a little bit of the Hot Wheels video, a little bit of the content, and a little bit of how I'm starting to make those, which I'm gonna get to the point where I'm done making them and they're gonna be perfect. Like they're going to all have a place of where everything needs to be. So let's jump over to that, and then we're probably gonna jump over into the Alaska video. Maybe, maybe not. I'm working my way through the last end part of it, which is a little bit hard. And I'll get into explaining a little bit more about that when we get there. Just how that's all working out and what I'm kind of learning from doing the process, or all the processes from filming to editing to doing the sound editing to like it just all is a lot to do and a lot to handle when you don't know what you're doing at all. So I'm kind of still working through that and trying to get my workflow down. I find that each project has its own set of like struggles. So um, I don't know. This one, they're all a little bit different. And then for the end of this episode, we're going to paint or work on the DALL-E project for a little bit and add some new phrases and terms. So that's my plan. All right. Let's get it. I also realized that I say the word so 1.5 million times. It's quite annoying. I also say a lot. Always stalling. Let's see, did I switch back over? I probably did not. This will help me concentrate a little bit more because there is distraction going on upstairs. So if I run this, sorry guys, I'm just getting a little bit of setup. Okay. So, oh, hi, Kylie. Let's jump into the desktop and I am going to show you. We're not going to work on the Alaska project right yet, but I got the title screen in, so this is at least kind of nice. I like the way it looks. I don't love the intro, and the problem with that is the intro is what's supposed to capture your audience and make them want to watch the video to the end. And I really don't like it. I think it's choppy. It's not worded well. So I've been working on that problem. But in good news about that project, if we look at it, like let's say we look at it, the whole project to the end with all its time lapse is only 28 minutes. which is way better than I thought I was going to do. And that is with 5 minutes of me chasing chickens. Now, I still haven't been able to break that down or speed that up in order to create a comedic effect. Now, it's different. It's different to create a comedic effect using film. You have to kind of visualize what you want it to look like, and I don't really know. So maybe we'll play a little bit more around with that and look into different ways to cut it down and maybe make it better. Because I could cut that down. It's a big section of a painting film. I don't know. We'll work on it. Also, no way are we going to get time to print stickers today. But I do have a new sticker that I've kind of been working on, just kind of fooling around with UFO stickers and just little designs that I think are funny. And that's kind of what UFO's made for. It's for me to just play around with dumb things. Okay, so let's jump into this project and we'll talk about the intro and why I don't think it's good. And what I would change about it. Oh man, the volume on the headset is too loud. On my way to Alaska. Washington looks nice and beautiful as always. Brian's giving me a ride to the airport. I hope it's not too loud for you guys. About a month prior, my aunt called me and said that she had a project for me and that she would fly me to Alaska and I can explore while I help her do a painting project. I didn't have any plans for the summer, so I took her up on the offer. The project plans were a little bit vague. I was supposed to paint a chicken coop and maybe a shed, and the painting was supposed to be abstract but capture the Alaskan mountains and the trees. So she sent me some pictures and I got to work on my iPad. Most of the designing done at this stage is just playing around. This is a good place to make mistakes and take chances. I have a lot of fun during this stage, but the end goal is still the same, to have an example to show the client.
We've safely reached the gate. If your phone is closed, you can take it out of airplane mode. With our ride and service guarantee, your bags will be a vantage claim within 20 minutes of our arrival at the gate.
All right, well, I landed in Alaska and we're here, so I'm getting ready to paint the chicken coop. You guys should see the view around me. This is where my aunt lives, and I'm just sitting out on the patio enjoying the sun. But if you go around the house, we'll go check out the chicken coop. There's a funny sign. There's our friends, the chickens. Okay, we'll stop it there. Not too bad, right? Lots of progression. We move along fine. It looks okay. Maybe it's the music. Maybe I should use the music that comes in. But I want it to be like, I don't know. On my way to Alaska. Is it too chill? Looks nice and beautiful as always. It might be too chill. Brian's giving me a ride to the... Maybe I need something more catchy. But I kind of like that jazzy vibe to it. I feel like that's the way I started. On my way to Alaska. Washington looks nice and beautiful as always. Brian's giving me a ride to the airport. Also, no need for the... About a month prior, my aunt called me and said that she had a project for me and that she would fly me to Alaska and I can explore while I help her do a painting project. I didn't have any plans for the summer, so I took her up on the offer. The project plans were a little bit vague. I was supposed to paint a chicken coop and maybe a shed, and the painting was supposed to be abstract. See, in this part, the background scenery of being the airplane or the view around you doesn't do anything for the viewer. It's actually kind of distracting. Like, you kind of want to look around it the whole time and not look at the image that's in front of you. right? So like that kind of bothers me. I help her do a painting project, but I've seen this. I didn't have any plans for the summer, so I took her up on the offer. So I can't. Project plans were a little bit vague. I was supposed to paint a chicken coop and maybe a shed, and the painting was supposed to be abstract but capture the Alaskan mountains and the trees. So she sent me some pictures and I got to work on my iPad. Most of the designing done at this stage is just playing around. This is a good place to make mistakes and take chances. I have a lot of fun during this stage, but the end goal is still the same, to have an example to show the client. Maybe I should split screen. Maybe I should split screen. Should I split screen? Maybe it's not supposed to be in the middle. Maybe I'm supposed to just be... Or which side? Because if it was off to one side, then you can like take in the view and not... You know what I'm saying? Oh god, this is going to be terrible. Because the reason why I say that is this background. None of these are on the same. None of these are on the same thing. They're all different clips. Oh man. But I'm going to see if I can cheat. I should be able to make a reference layer if I was smart, but I'm not that smart. I'm not that smart. Okay, so let's make sure this comes in at the right time, because I'm feeling like it wasn't. Big. I was supposed to paint a chicken coop and maybe a shed, and the painting was supposed to be abstract. I feel like this comes in too early. Or maybe there's too much of a break here. That's a little tiny gap for a lot of unpacking. And the painting was supposed to be abstract, but capture the Alaskan mountains and the trees. So she sent me some pictures and I got to work on my iPad. Maybe if I just even it up. I don't want to mess with it too much. Okay, hold on. That might work better. And maybe a shed. And the painting was supposed to be abstract, but capture the... Let's see if it was off to the side. I can elongate the shed part. Okay. Let's try this. I'm going to take this. I'm going to see if I can nest all these. It's going to tell me, yikes. I'm going to say, great. We're going to have a great time. Now what I want to do is I want to take... Oh, I can't. Look at that. Doesn't have a boundary on it. It has no bounds. I think this will be better though. Okay. I need to control Z. Oh, that's why it has no bounds. Because it is a million little pieces. So what I'm going to do, I'm like, can I nest in a nest? This isn't going to make it easy. Okay, well, we'll try to do this. Because what really needs to happen is I need to add this. And then once that happens, I need to fill in the frame. We need to, here we go, click here, effects controls. I need to do this. Okay. And we can bring, oops, not what we want to do. A little bit of novice. Oh no. Pretty close to the edge over there. I like that move. This is still not like in the right space though. Will that work? Oh
On
gosh.
my way to Alaska, Washington.
Holy smokes, what happened? The painting was supposed to be abstract, but capture the Alaskan mountains and the trees. So she sent me some pictures and I got to work on my iPad. Most of the I like it. It works. I just need to move it out of the middle. I think that'll work even better. So what I wanted to try to do is inceptionize, but this might be too much. Right? And then if I can do that, then I should be able to move it all over at once. And this being that this is all the same, I would just move this over as well. I could put it on a little iPad screen. Should I do that? Should I get fancy? Let's see. Let's see if I can do it. I probably can't do it. I need to, where would I need to, where do I need to open that photo at? It's gonna be summer of 99. Did I put it in here? I don't know if I did. Let's see. Yesterday I downloaded a PNG of an iPad, but I have no idea where it went. I thought that maybe it was stuck in the original spot, but it's not. Oh. This is the brain mess of trying to do this. And this is only one video out of the videos that will come out of this this trip. So problem. Don't know where that picture went. Would be cool to put it in a iPad though. And I thought I had downloaded the thing. Okay. So we can just do a little tutorial on how I would add an iPad. I'm going to jump over into, we're going to go, let's see if I can get you here. Okay. We're going to get you here and then we're going to go here. So I'm going to go Google, I'm going to look up iPad PNG and with a transparent background. That's really what I want. Will I find it? Probably not. First couple ones will probably be fake. If that's really the one I want, the one that's here. This is a Pinterest one, but I don't think it's going to be the one I want. I really want a brand with iPad because, you know, I need a new one and I want to get sponsored. No, I really do need a new one, but I don't want to get sponsored. I'll figure out how to get another one. They seem to find their way to me. People will buy the art pack iPads and then they're like, well, I don't really draw that much. I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's great. These are all off Etsy. This is an okay one. It's big enough in size. It does have the squares in the back. So I'm going to right click. I'm going to save image as. Nope, this is a web file. No, I don't want to do this. It's asking for too much information. So it's getting a little bit harder and harder. I mean, I could just take a picture of my iPad and put it on there. Could even have my hand there. Why so secretive with the iPad transparencies? This is a sad day. Why can't I find one? Like, no. Wow. iStock selling one. ENG key. That might have worked. Okay, so we're gonna go into intro over here. Oh, look what I found. I'm gonna drop that on top of this layer. There we go. We got a little iPad. Right? Maybe this is the key to all my problems. Now we get the iPad, but the iPad can't really be here, right? Like this is not a good place for it. We need it to be where this white square is, but I don't want to get rid of the white square just yet, not knowing how this iPad's really gonna work out. So let's move. Nope. Let's jump you back over into my. Oh, nope. I'm going to hide this because that's all I need to do. So I added another layer where the iPad is. Took it from my media file, put it over here. Now I'm going to go into my effects panel, which is here. While I'm selected on that, we're going to go effects. I wanted to rotate it because it is not in the right rotation. So let's rotate it 90 degrees. Perfect. Oh, not 90. I like the button on the bottom. Right? Let's keep the home button on the bottom. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Perfect, right? That looks good. That looks like what we want. Okay, and then let's pump up the size to be like quarter screen, right? Is that too big? And then we can slide that over. Go over this way. Oh, it's too small. But I mean, in reality, artists, but I'm not going to put that on it because then I'm going to end up opening it back up to the old size. This is good. Okay, this is fine. What I want to do is, okay, let's scoot this out of the way. So now it's over there, right? Let's scoot this down so it's here. I got two choices. Oh man, it would have been so much easier to mask them all together when they were nested. Okay. So here's our issue right now. What is going on? Why is that transparent? Why is that transparent? There we go. So if we run the scale down a little bit, the issue is they're not all the same size. And this is not the one I should be taking it from. Oh, nice, that fits. I don't know. I like the iPad better, no matter what. Maybe a shed, chicken coop, and maybe a shed. And the painting was supposed to be abstract, but capture the Alaskan mountains and the trees. So she sent me some pictures and I got to work on my iPad. Most of the designing done at this stage is just playing around. This is a good place to make mistakes and take chances. I have a lot of fun during this stage, but the end goal is still the same, to have an example to show the client.
We've safely reached the gate. If your phone is closed, you can take it out of airplane mode. With our ride and service guarantee, your bags will be abandoned to claim within 20 minutes of our arrival at the gate.
All right, well, I landed in Alaska. Okay. In any case, I like it better. Right? Sorry. Better than the white square. White square is a good placeholder, but here we got some like. I'm just wondering if it should be on the right or left side. Should it be going to where I'm headed? I was supposed to paint a chicken coop and maybe a shed. And the painting was supposed to be abstract, but capture the Alaskan mountains and the trees. So she sent me some pictures and I got to work on my iPad. Most of the designing done at this stage is just playing around. This is a good place to make mistakes and take chances. I have a lot of fun during this stage, but the end goal is still the same, to have an example to show the client.
We've safely reached the gate. If your phone is closed, you can take it out of airplane mode. With our ride and service guarantee, your bags will be abandoned to claim within 20 minutes of our arrival at the gate.
All right, well, I landed in Alaska and we're here, so I'm getting ready to paint the chicken coop. You guys should see the view around me. This is where my aunt lives, and I'm just sitting out on the patio, enjoying the sun. All right, okay, cool. I think that's better. I think that got better. And I guess as an editor or as a novice editor, every time I sit down, I just try to make it a little bit smoother, take out a little bit more. But you can tell because, look, the beginning of this video, it's very trimmed, very nicely manicured because I started from the beginning a lot. It's just natural for your brain to want to start from the beginning. But then once I get through watching, like we watched literally 20 seconds of that for 32 minutes. Now we're at 8:32. So it just takes a long time. It takes me a long time. I think there's better ways to do it. I think I don't need as much stuff. But this is my adventure, so I can tell the story how I want to. It is a little under a half an hour. Not my shortest film. But for 3 weeks of a painting project, that's not too bad. It's pretty good. With some mistakes and some stuff talked about. So I'm going to get that one hopefully done. I'm getting the pictures back from my aunt, and the shingles are on the coop, hopefully. So now it's not like this tan beige roof on it. It's more, if you can see, let me see if I can find a picture of it. See how the roof is like white and I actually accidentally spray painted on the roof right there?
Good.
See, the roof
Came
is
in
like
all right.
white.
Now the big project today was I kind of got rid of this ugly scrolling. I didn't really like it. I talked to my aunt about it and she's like, nah, get rid of it if you don't like it. So the plan is to tape off all the
See,
mountains
said so again.
and then simply put in stars.
Simply put in stars. So I simply put in some stars.
Got this all taped up. So now I can put the stars in without it overlapping on the mountains. And I wanted to do that so it doesn't look like snow. I really
Maybe
wanted
I can tuck that into itself. I've been having a lot of fun, like being like, okay, this doesn't, this maybe. So I'm taping off here, right?
got this all taped up. So now I can put the stars in without it overlapping on the mountains.
What if, instead of looking at the side of the chicken coop, we watch me time lapse?
Got this all taped up. So now I can put the stars in without it overlapping on the mountains. And I wanted to do that so it doesn't look like snow. I really want it to be like a night sky with just a bunch of cool stars in it. So
Said so like 13 times in that like one half of a sentence.
and then simply put in stars. Simply put in stars. Got this all taped up. So now I can put the stars in without it overlapping on the mountains. And I wanted to do that so it doesn't look like snow.
No, everything has to move.
I really want
forward.
it to be like a night
I think
stars. Got this all taped up. So now I can put the stars in without it overlapping on
is
the
that
mountains.
too early?
And I wanted to do that so it doesn't look like snow.
Is your brain not ready for that? Because I'm talking about taping it up at the same
then
time as it's happening.
Simply put in stars. Got this all taped up. So now I can put the stars in without it overlapping on the mountains. Got this all taped up. So now I can put the stars in without it.
I don't know if this needs to be that long. I don't know if it's worth taking out.
Got this all taped
Maybe.
up. So now I can put the stars in without it overlapping on the mountains.
But I will tell you what I'm going to do.
So now I can.
Where is it?
So now. So now. This all taped up. Got this all taped up. Now I can put the stars.
To be honest, I probably don't even need this.
They put in stars. And simply tape off all the mountains. and then
What if I?
simply put in stars,
Hmm.
and then simply put in stars.
What do I say before that?
About it, and she's like, nah, get rid of it if you don't like it. So the plan is to tape off all the mountains and then simply put in stars. It's all taped up now.
It's like half of one. The issue now is like, now I'm like just talking about tape. Pretty much this whole project.
Got this all taped.
Do I need to say about anything about I got this all taped up? Or maybe that can... It's hard to work on this project because it is so massive. I think it has like... Well, it's actually not as crazy. It's just long.
Simply put in stars. Got this all taped up now. I can put the stars in without it overlapping on the mountains. And I wanted to do that so it doesn't look like snow. I really want it to be like...
Still needs to get cleaned up. A little bit of snipping, a little bit of moving some words around, some phrases. Maybe putting some of these time-lapse pieces into places where there's not a whole lot of there's narrative, but there's not anything else going on. Okay, anyways, let's move on. Let's work on the Dali picture for at least, we got 20 minutes. And we'll do that. So let's bring that out. I actually wanted to do a little bit more work on that project, but I think we're gonna have to just wait till Wednesday. Just because that just took so long. All right, let's jump over into the studio. Testing. What happened? Oh, there we go. Oh, I guess let's not do no iPad tonight since we're our auto aim. What happened? Our auto aim isn't working. Here's the Dali picture. We've been working with our Cup of Destiny. These have a bunch of different things written in it. I'm going to add a few things to it tonight. So let me get started doing that. I should have done this before the episode started, but here we are. And this is the plan. Now, I want to... I've been like watching somebody who makes videos about making creative art and like more just whatever, like trying to make art that is spontaneous, I guess. And I guess that would be the best word for it. Or just using like creative thinking that is, I just don't even know. But pretty much just taking whatever I roll and then, or pick, and then adding that to the challenge. So here we go. Okay. I cut them the same size so we can see them. I'm going to find my one pen that I have. I only have one pen. I put it back and then like all things are lost. Okay. So I want to challenge myself to cross hatching. So that needs to go in there. I want to challenge myself to Pointillism? Point, I don't know how to spell it. I don't know if it matters. It's only for me to write. Yeah, I would have missed a T, an L. Pointillism. Okay. We got those two. Draw an entire person. Because if I just say draw like a human, I feel like we gotta draw all of it. Feet and everything. Oh, that's not gonna be fun. That means we gotta pose it. And then I want to do a few that just say add a layer of magazine. Okay. Add a layer of construction paper. Add another one. Add a post sticker. Oh man, they're so messy. Add construction paper. This is not the same paper. I tried to cheat and give a towel. See, half the problem is trying to come up with rules for the game. If you watch my other channel, my gaming channel, I'm always trying to make up rules for the games that don't exist, which is why I have a few crazy friends that like to play with me and try those challenges. Just a few. Just quick cutting. Sorry guys. Wasting time. We're only going to get to 2 rounds tonight. After it all said and done. Maybe we'll double down. We'll pull 2. So it'll make it more interesting. Even more interesting. Mwahaha. But that means I need to pull before I roll for medium. Okay. Add construction paper. That's commitment. Tear your paper. Oh, that's rough. Cut paper. And then cut out single image. Replace. Okay, those are pretty terrible. I hope I don't get those. We need to mix these up real good. Real good. Because those last ones are no fun. Well, they might be fun. I don't know. That's kind of the point of the experiment. Okay, ready? There's that. That's in the cup. I don't know where my phone is. Surprise, surprise. It's nowhere near me. Oh man, this is a terrible episode. I'm gonna get canceled because I can't find my phone. I had it. Oh, it's underneath my iPad. Fantastic. Okay, here we are. That's not the one I picked, was it? That was just one that fell. Fallen Soldier. Okay, here's a couple more if I think of anything else crazy next couple of days. Okay, here's our piece. Let's get our clock out. We're going to double down. We're going to take two things out. We have our list. I'm going to back everyone up. So we got our list of materials. We have our magazine if we need it. We have our sticker if we need it. We have all our materials. We have all our dice. We have to roll for a page in the book. And we got scissors, a pen, some stickers everywhere. Okay. So draw two. And in order to see it, we'll zoom you way in. Watch how bad. Okay, draw two. 1, 2. Close my eyes. 1 and 2. Okay. So first one is I gotta cut the page. We're gonna cut the paper. And we need to draw an animal. Alright. So what are we gonna cut the paper with? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut and replace. So we're going to cut and repair. I'm going to find a piece of construction paper that will help me repair. Ooh, I like that. I do. Oh, okay. All right. So let's draw an animal, which I need to just draw an animal somewhere, and I'm going to cut the paper. I have 5 minutes to do it, so let's just start there now. Okay. I'm going to cut the paper. How am I going to do it? What should I cut out? Should I cut out? Should I cut out a corner? What's going on here? There's a piece of tape on the back. Dear Lord. Should be on the front. Okay. I need to cut something. So I want to cut and repair. I want to replace a corner with a corner. Really should just this one's not a cutout, so this one's just cut and repair. What can I do? That would be fun. Okay, I need to start because I'm going to run out of time. So where am I going to cut? Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I wanted to cut around a shape. But what I think I should do is that I shouldn't worry about where it's going. I should just try to experiment more. Don't really have time to think about where it may be going. I like that. If I can get this done in time. So a little bit of really, we need to get the glue out. 19 seconds. Oh no way. Dear Lord. Oh no. It's stuck, it's stuck, it's stuck. Oh, there it is. There it is. 19 seconds. Never gonna happen. I also don't want to tape this to my, I don't want to glue this to my desk really. Oh hey. Oh hey. Oh great. Okay, thanks. Alright, so we're just gonna do, we're gonna go quickly. Quickly. This is not gonna be great. I need a little piece of this, maybe just to. Okay, good. And just real quick, because the buzzer buzzed, I'm not even going to really look at this, but I'm just going to glue this on in some sort of fashion. Take that, put the glue here in this sort of fashion, probably like that. And then I'm gonna, oh no, it's way too much. I went overboard. I went overboard. Oh, you guys can't see. Good Lord. Alright. Now I'm a mess. Glue. Okay. There we go. Okay. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. Perfect. Okay. Now that there's glue all over the back of this, and it might just get glued to my table, because that looks like what's going to happen. Hold on. Let me just clean up the glue a little bit. Okay, now we have this. This is what, well, this is what it's made us do. Oh no, he's missing an eye. Oh no, where'd that eye even go? Maybe I should keep that around. What if I stretched it farther out? I glued it back in, but over here. Like that. Or maybe not down there. Up here. No. I think down here. It's probably the best. Or maybe we just move it in. So instead of it being there, we'll move it to there. Just kind of disrupted. Disrupted reality. Okay, great. That can stay there because it got stuck there. I don't know what happened. I should have said cut and replace, so I should have cut a corner out. Okay, next time. Because that would have been cool if I cut a shape out and then replaced it with another shape of the same photo. That would have been more interesting, I think. I don't know. Well, that one was pretty messy, all in all. Oh no. Told you. It's gonna get stuck. So now it's got like a construction paper layer in it. Should probably trim this off. That. Okay. Great. Should we draw 2 more? Do another 5 minutes? Okay, we'll do 2 more. What's the next one? Oh, I didn't even draw an animal. I needed to draw an animal. What medium are we drawing that animal in? Let's finish the challenge, sorry. We're drawing it in crayon. Crayon. That means all color challenge. Should we do the all color challenge? The all color challenge is terrible. It's like no fun whatsoever. There, my ear itches. No, because we need to draw an animal. That's our main goal. So we can't do the all color challenge. Okay, and I'm going to do a little bit different. I'm going to draw an animal. This way. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. Okay, I started. So what if I make no. I'm going for something, but it's a stretch. I don't think it's going to work. Let's see if you guys can figure out what I'm going for. Is that too cheating? Is that not an animal? Sorry guys, I didn't mean to go all quiet on you. I was just trying to concentrate on what I'm doing here. Trying to put this bird in. He looks a little tired. Can we count that as a bird? I feel like that's an animal. I hid it in there, but it's an animal. Like he's hiding. But you'll always know that's an animal. You will. I think on that note, we're going to call it. I didn't know that I had already done 2. It's already been quite a long day. I did finish a video. If you want to go check out that video, it's on Money Makes Monsters. It's a short Hot Wheels video. Easy to watch. I was going to talk a little bit about how I cut that one differently, but give it a view, give it a thumbs up, see what you like. Should be a little bit more concise, and that's kind of where I'm directed through all of my art projects, other than the one you see in front of you. Anyways, happy Monday. Thanks for watching. As always, we're going to be back on Wednesday to probably do some more editing, maybe do a preview watch of the Alaskan trip, or maybe watch something else about Alaska. I feel like this one that I've been working on, I've watched so many times in the last few days that I kind of need a break from this one, but that's neither here nor there. Anyways, hope everyone is having a great start to your week, and we will see you back here on Wednesday. Thanks for watching. Good night. Perfect timing. My timer went off. Everything's good. Okay, well, have a good night.